Okay, hi. So, I am just shuffling the cards here, kind of shuffling off camera a bit. um, you wanted all the spreads, so we'll start with the past, present, and future. We'll go into um, the love reading, and then I also have a couple of some homemade cards. I got some love ones here, and then these are just overall life and, like song lyrics, quotes, and stuff um, that all pertain to, readings. And then I also have some basic trait stuff, like I have some numbers, um, the seasons, like when you would meet somebody or when something good might happen, stuff to look out for. So we'll get all into that, but we'll start with the basic cards. So the basic overall energy for this reading is, let's see, come on, give me something here. Okay. The basic energy for this reading is judgment. We'll get into what that means here in a minute. I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like though. And judgment. Overall energy. Okay. And so now getting into the past. And now just remember that everything in this is, for fun. It is suggestive. It can relate to any aspect of life. It can mean friendship, relationships, work, career, living situations, family. It all depends. Sometimes it comes very clear as to what it is. Sometimes you just like this is a relationship, but for the most part, like it is pretty suggestive. Also, at the end of the video, if you could please let me know if this does resonate for you. If you did like it, any honest feedback, I'd greatly appreciate it. Okay, so in the past we have the Five of Swords. What else do we got here? The Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, that's weird. That's some really weird energy going on right there. Okay, in the present we have maybe if I shuffle them this way though. Oh no. Okay, in the present we have the Seven of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Alrighty. And then in the future, what do we have in the future? Ah! So in the future we have the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a really weird energy here. Okay, so let's start off with the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is a very no, he reminds me of the Pope, kind of. He's a very spiritual energy. Not even necessarily religious, just just spiritual in general. That could just mean just having you know knowing wisdom is a form of your spirituality because he's a very wise um, kind of card. The Hierophant's very wise, very intuitive. Um, he is usually someone who does work in more so religion aspects. Kind of like pastors, priests, ministers, that kind of stuff. Um, but it doesn't have to be. It's just the energy of him is very spiritual, and that could be at any part of your life. And there's someone around you who is very spiritual, and mind you, this is in your past. So there was someone, um, or it could even be that there was someone around you that was just very wise, or maybe you were very wise in your past about a certain situation. Um, and then we have the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is the victory card. The Five of Wands, he's basically, I don't know if you can kind of see, but, he's pretty much, he just won the battle. He just defeated it all. He's holding everyone else's swords. He's got his high in the air. You've got this guy here in the background who's, that's pretty much given up, and he's just like, well, shit. You got this guy over here off to the, end over here, he's just dead. This guy's just like, woo! And, the swords is it's water energy, um, or no, I'm sorry, it's air energy. So the swords is Aquarius. Oh, I'm forgetting my it's Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So that's the kind of energy that's coming from there. So that's just, it's very like, ha, I told you so, I did it kind of energy. Um, like, this is kind of like, I am now triumphant. It's whatever. So something in your past, um, either this victory either made you very wise, with the Hierophant being there, it could have made you very wise. You could have been through something, that war, that triumph, because that's technically, that's your energy right there. Um, I have a feeling that is you in the past, and you're just like, yes, I did it. You're holding your sword up high. The war is in the background. Um, and now, mind you, I don't know if I said this already, but yeah, the past doesn't necessarily mean that it reflects, within a past couple weeks or the past couple years. It could have been 10 years ago. It's very suggestive. So it's just at some point in the past, you're very triumphant over something. Um, you won. You got to that point, and you got brought into the Six of Pentacles energy after that. Um, and the Six of Pentacles is a lot of Pentacles has to do with finances, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is financial. Um, it could just mean that, well, with the, it, it just means gain, I guess you can say, because, when you think of money, you're gaining something. So, here you got brought into this energy of you're gaining something for yourself, and that could be anything really. That could be gaining appreciation for yourself. That could be gaining a new relationship. That could be gaining a better relationship with somebody. um, it's just some sort of gain. Um, and it can also mean to an apprenticeship to something. something new in it, like a new job or something like that. But I'm not feeling that energy here. I'm feeling more of, you gained something. Um, and with that triumphant energy, having you gain something because, you won the war, that you got wiser. So that's why that Hierophant is there. You're this wise energy. You went from, kind of like, yes, I did it, um, I'm whatever, blah, 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 to, hey, I'm a better person because of it. So that brings us down to the Seven of Cups in the present. Now, the Seven of Cups means options. So it could mean that you're going to, and again, present is subjective because it doesn't necessarily have to mean right now in this very minute. It's just the present is usually within a timeline within a month from where you are now. So whatever, or even like a week prior to where you are now to like a month after. So it's around that time frame. You're going to be getting a lot of options if you haven't already. And that's not necessarily options of, suitors. I mean, it could very well be, a bunch of either men or women coming at you saying, like, all this stuff. So you have all these options to choose from, all these people to choose from. But I'm getting more of, like, a lot of career options, or, you're gonna have to choose something, though. You're gonna have to end up making a choice about something. Um, and there's going to be more than one option for you to choose from. So I see a little bit of a difficulty kind of choosing from whatever it is. But I'm getting more of a career aspect in this, just because it is Cups energy, and Cups energy is water energy, and it's also very well career energy. Um, where, and then, because we have this also, like the Six of Cups here, and that's pretty much like, oh, your basket. See, like these two kids playing in a field, and all their baskets are full. None of their baskets are empty. They're all full of flowers. Oh, and there's this little cat in the corner here. But all their baskets are full of flowers. There's an entire field that is completely empty. Just all green grass, but all of their baskets and what they're playing in, it's all full. So, and that's why I'm feeling that's what you're going into. You're gonna end up having this option, and then all your baskets are gonna be full. I feel like right now you have a couple baskets full, you know, but you're going to the energy where all your baskets are gonna be full. You're gonna be at a peace. And it's also gonna be. This card is also a very childlike card, so it's like kind of like goofiness, playfulness. So whatever you're gonna be doing, might have to do with you know, children, or you're gonna. I honestly, I don't know. Maybe the person that, is going to help you with is going to be very childlike. Um, you might just be bringing in a very childlike energy into whatever you're going to be doing. You're going to be bringing in that playfulness into um, whatever option that you end up choosing. Um, and then we have this Four of Pentacles here. The Four of Pentacles is it's a very goal oriented thing. So that's another reason why I feel it's very career energy coming in the present, is because we have all of this just indicating, like it's very goal orientated. Like someone or something is gonna end up lighting a fire under your ass, and you're just gonna have all these goals, and maybe even that's what the options are. You have so many that you have to just choose one to focus on right now, and you're gonna do that, and then whatever you end up picking is gonna end up bringing you to filling all your baskets. And then we go into the future, where we have the Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Now, unlike the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles is fairly different, but it's in the same time, it's kind of the same. So, like with the Four of Pentacles, you have your goal. You know, this is your goal orientation here. You know, you have it all going on here. And the Three of Pentacles is basically like your effort, like whatever is the goal, or you know, whatever it is that you're trying to succeed, or achieve, is basically, it's becoming that improvement. Like you're moving forward with that goal. You're getting that success that you were starting to get here. You know, so you have your baskets full now, but like, and you're getting your goal and you picked your option. But this is basically saying like, yes, you're working towards your goal, and now it's actually becoming more of a reality, I guess you can say. And then we have here the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is a very masculine energy. Um, I'm um, it's the Page of Pentacles overall means good news. It just means something is going to be received on your end. Um, it's a change of something. Something new is starting. Um, so maybe this is when you're gonna end up starting that new job or getting, you know, whatever. And that's kind of what I'm feeling like. It's gonna be like, I have a feeling that, okay, so right now here in the present, you're gonna end up getting these options, and because you're gonna set that goal, and you're gonna receive these options with that goal. Now, with that goal being set, you're gonna start seeing some progress in it. But whatever option that you chose, it's not fully there yet, because you're still in the progressive stage. Now, this is going to be that receiving of good news, of kind of completion, that it's actually like a go, you know? Like, let's say you have a bunch of job offers here after you set a goal, like, you know, okay, so my goal is that, you know, I don't want to make less than $15 an hour. Now, and you know, you're applying to all these places, and your goal at this point in time is to only get a job that allows you to make, you know, $15 or more an hour. And now you're having all these options, but all these options aren't exactly what you want, you know. They're kind of like a couple here and there, you know, you have a couple job offers, and they're, you know, asking to only give you like, you know, 12 or 13. And you have to make a choice, because you're just like, well, I can't stay, you know, jobless. And if I have to take a pay cut because, you know, I really need to get the goal started, you're going to do that. Now, that's going to end up filling your baskets, because you're going to start seeing that progression of, you know, you're starting to move forward. You're seeing that progression. You're building that up. But now you know, say you accepted a place, um, but you counteroffered, like, okay, we'll have to take this place, but let's see if they'll, you know, go up from 12 to 13.50, kind of meet me halfway. And this is that good news that you're going to get, that's going to be like, okay, yeah, we can do that. And I feel like that's just the kind of energy here that I'm getting. Now, going to the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, I feel, is very out of place here, but the Seven of Wands basically means uh, kind of like, it's a challenge. It's a challengement. Um, Basically, your morals, your ideals, like, just something about it is going to be challenged. And I feel that it seems very weird place to me, in this future. But I mean, it does make sense, in the sense to where, you know, because you're only wanting this $15 an hour per se, and you have to take this 13.50, and that's challenging you, because you're at a place where you're just like, you know what, I want to reach these goals here, but it's making it more difficult when, these people over here are really challenging you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. I feel like it's a lot of financial gain in your future, and it makes sense to me because being an earth sign, like Virgo is a little bit different than the other earth signs. Virgos are more related, I feel, to Taurus, but Taurus is more of a bullheaded kind of energy. You're still stubborn, but you're more of a stuck in your ways of life kind of stubborn, not so much as I'm gonna plow you over if you look at me the wrong way kind of stubborn. Um, and there's a lot, but there's a lot of earth energy here. So I am feeling with all the pentacles that are here, it's definitely going to be something towards, financial or career gain coming up in your life. Okay, so that's what I have for that. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Moving on to, oh yeah, I didn't even go over the overall energy. So the overall energy for that reading and the love reading is going to be the Judgment. The Judgment card is basically prosperity. It's nothing to do with actual judgment. It's basically just like um, it's kind of like it's karmic. It's like what you reap is what you get. Um, it means like new beginnings and or even renewals. Just basically overall, just really, just good positive energy. Good things are coming your way. Okay, so now going into the love reading. We have the Queen of Cups. And this is your present and future love reading. So for the present, we have the Queen of Cups, the Star, and the Fool. And for the future, we have I lost it. Ah, the Devil. The Five of Cups. And oh no! They just all wanted to fall out of my hand. Okay. Come on. They keep doing that. Okay. But I knew what it wanted to yell at me. The Page of Swords. Okay. So, Before I get into the cards, though, I am going to just pull a few things, as well, just so I can get it all, out. Um, so we're gonna pull those little things. Pull a couple of them. Okay. Ah. Damn it. Okay. Well. Okay. So we have in the future the Devil, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Swords. And in the past, the Queen of Cups, the Star, and the Fool. Okay. Now, the Star is the best card almost to get. It is the signifying of just hopes, dreams. It's just saying that your relationship is very hopeful. Your relationship is very at peace. Currently, it's whatever relationship that you're in is just very, very full of kind of, it's watering its garden almost. You know, you have the woman here, and she's planting just the one flower. She's just gardening the one flower, an entire, swamp like thing that she's near. She doesn't care about anything else. She just cares about that one flower and just watering that one flower. And then we have here the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is also a very hopeful queen. She's a very loving queen. She's a very just a very beautiful queen altogether. And I feel like that's your energy right there. You're that queen in that queen energy. See, because like with the Queen of Cups, she's fairly different from the other queens. Um, I mean, they're all different in the Moan, but the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, those two are like pretty much the exact opposite. Um, and the Queen of Cups is pretty much, she's the more like helping nature. She's the beautiful queen that's very hopeful, that's very looking off to the future. Um, but even though she's looking forward, she's very happy where she is. Um, and then we also have the Fool in the present. Um, this pretty much just means welcome change. It's the Fool is nothing to be bad about. It's just basically saying remain open, and I feel like that is your significant other's energy. Like it's like your significant other is just a very open person. Maybe he's like the Fool, because the Fool kind of reminds me of like a jester. Like, so he's sitting here, he's dancing, he's doing his little thing, he's got his little hat with his bells. He's dancing away on the ground and spinning his hoop and like baton with his foot. So like I feel like he's your partner's a very goofy, just very fun loving person, very open person. Um and you're kind of like you're more so of like just a very, it's not that you're like a serious or anything like that. You're calmer than what your significant other is. You're more of a chill. You just want to kick back and relax and maybe watch a movie, and your partner's like, well, why don't we go do this and this, and always wanting to goof around or like play wrestle or but he's very open. I feel like he's down with whatever. He's a very go with the flow kind of guy as well. It's just he's more upbeat about it. Okay. But it is very calming, just very happy, hopeful relationship. But in the future, we have the Devil, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords kind of reiterates what I was saying with the Fool. This is a very childlike card. Um, it's just someone who's just very playful, very fun. Um, can be very serious. Pretty much. Pretty much almost the same as the Fool, I guess. And I feel that is also, I don't know if I said this already, but his energy, going along with that Fool there. Um, it's I feel like it's almost like it's worse than the Fool though, because when you get the Page of Swords, especially when you get it with the Fool is very open, fun, going energy, but I feel like because the Page of Swords is a very like it's very childlike, but it's almost like it's too childlike. Like I feel in the future you're gonna end up getting like sick and tired of him wanting to do all this stuff all the time, and you're just kind of like trying to sit back and relax and kind of and enjoy yourself, and he's just like on the go, like how kids, they're bouncing around the walls, and you're just like, dude, chill the fuck out. And I get that along with this too, because we also have here, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is pretty much disappointment. And I feel like you're just kind of disappointed in your relationship at this point because you're just like, this still feels like a child's relationship to me. You're just like, I'm trying to move forward. I'm trying to look to the future. I'm trying to build a future with somebody. And you're sitting here and you're still acting like a 5-year-old. Like, are you going to grow up at all? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you're getting to this point where you're like, I'm an adult and you're acting like a 2-year-old and it's driving me nuts. And we have here the Devil. Okay, and the Devil is not necessarily good or bad energy. Um, the Devil is kind of like, how in Marvel, there's anti-heroes. That would be the Devil of Tarot. Um, he's a secretive energy. It's very fire. He's commanded by the sun. Um, but that doesn't mean that it's, one way or another. Like, secrets could be something bad, yes, like, someone could be holding on that they're cheating or lying about something, and they're keeping that secret, but it could also be something good, like, someone got good news that they don't want to share with anybody yet because they want to kind of surprise everyone at a certain time, so they're kind of holding this secret, so it could be either way, but some sort of, just be aware, some sort of secret. Maybe you'll have a secret. Um, Maybe they'll have a secret. It could be even someone, that's kind of interjected themselves into a relationship, maybe that, is kind of holding on to a secret. And not all secrets have to be truth. So just keep that in mind. Okay? So that's what I have for that. And now going on to, we have some little things here. We're going to go ahead and pick a couple little things. We have that. Got some dates here. Oh, that's a lot. I usually don't pick that many. We got some personality traits. There's a lot. Jesus. Okay. So, getting to know each other. So I feel like at this stage right now in your relationship, you're still getting to know each other. You're still, learning, figuring everything out. That's kind of why it's so hopeful. Trust. Same thing. Trust but trust in your relationship. Trust that even though the future doesn't seem so bright with that, disappointment and that really childlike energy, trust that things will get better. And trust that the bond that you have in your relationship is enough to keep the relationship going. Or even trust in yourself. It could be trust your intuition. So when you get to that point and you're just like, I'm fed up, and your intuition is telling you, your gut is telling you, okay, this needs to either change or end. Trust your intuition. Just trust whatever you feel that you need to. We also have loyalty. So you guys are very loyal, or you're a very loyal person. That could just be an attribute to yourself, and you're the one. So it could be that the person you're with is the person you're going to end up with. They could be the one for you, the one you end up marrying. It just doesn't seem the brightest right now. We also have, okay, so winter seems like a very prominent season for you. We also have summer. So summer or winter, something good could happen. You could hear some good news. It could you could hear, whatever that secret is. Kind of keep an eye out for that. Okay, so then we have physical traits. They could, let's see. Oh, these are all mixed. Okay. So, they're probably going to have light brown or copper hair. It might be naturally curly. They'll probably have blue, green, or grayish eyes, so like a cooler eye tone. Could even be like a hazel, but just cool eyes. What else do we have here? We have some letters that could form words or initials. So go ahead and look at those. So we have W, X, D, X again, L, F, J, V, and I. So I don't know, I don't know if any of those ring a bell to you. Again, those were W, two X's, J, T, F, V, D, and L. So yeah, there's those. I don't know, I can't really think of any words like that. Maybe Dex, Lex, Bex, FedEx. Okay, and then we have a few numbers here. We have 16, 18, 12, 3, 2, 7, 15, and 9. Okay, so these are kind of like your lucky numbers. These important things could happen on these days. Something could happen in either February or March. Those are also in the winter months. So, something good could be happening next winter. Something could be happening in September or July. Those are both in the summer. It could be on the 15th, 16th, or 12th, or 18th. These could all just be lottery numbers, you know, if you put them all in the lottery, you could win something. Okay, alright, well that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think. Alright,